Sure, thank you for that. Thomas Stein appeared in court today. He's one of the teens accused of killing teenager Kayla Rincon Miller in Cape Coral, March of 2024, along with Christopher Horn Jr., who pleaded no contest to second-degree murder. Stein, who's pictured on your screen, was just 16 at the time of Miller's murder. Investigators say he may not have been the actual shooter. He's charged as an adult with first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted robbery with a firearm. Tomorrow marks 2 years since Kayla Rincon Miller's death. The 15-year-old Cape Coral teen was shot and killed while walking to a McDonald's with her friends. Over the weekend, we spoke with Kayla's mother and sister for the first time at a gun violence rally organized by Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers.
I just want her to be remembered as, like a beacon of light and hope. That she was lost just for good. That you can turn a loss into something beautiful.
We want this event to bring awareness to the issue of gun violence in our community. We don't ever want to have another situation like we did 2 years ago where young people had a gun and something absolutely tragic happened that rocked everybody in our community.
And for more on this, Wink security analyst and retired FBI agent Richard Kolko joins us now. Rich, 2 teens are charged in this. It doesn't sound like police know if either of them pulled the trigger.
They're trying to figure that out. Christopher Horn's been convicted of that second-degree murder in this case, and Thomas Stein is now awaiting trial, as we just heard. And police have not yet been able to determine which, if either, pulled the trigger. Detectives told us more arrests are coming, but nearly 2 years later, still no suspects named. You can be sure police and prosecutors really want this part of the investigation resolved.
And they're not saying anything. Why would they be so quiet?
Well, there might be a reason, or in reality, one of them could be the shooter, and the police just are waiting for that last piece of information, that piece of evidence to make that determination. It's not uncommon for someone to decide to tell the police what they know. Their attorney can work out a deal that could help them. It might affect sentencing and even things like where they would serve their prison sentence, which matters a lot. And that does that to encourage their cooperation. With sentencing, Horn still coming, and the trial for Stein to start soon. If either of them knows something, now's the time for them to cooperate. The information is important, but they have much less to negotiate with after the trials and after sentencing happens.
So why can't investigators solve this, get it wrapped up?
Well, we know they're certainly working on it. You know, Cape Police wanted to get this resolved. When I was doing law enforcement, there's an old adage that says, he who squeals gets the deals. And they will find that it's best in their interest to cooperate, and their attorney will at some point tell them. When they're sitting there looking at that sentencing, or now in Stein's case, that trial, they know they better do everything they can to try and protect themselves. But the family deserves to have this resolved the way it should be resolved.
All right. Thank you, Rich.